Are we on? Yeah. What is going on, everybody out there? How you all doing? Welcome to the party. Boy, oh boy. If you only saw, we'll let you see in just a bit. The PBT producer, we're a little bit short-staffed here tonight because there's shelter in place going on here in Hidalgo County, but we'll tell you more about that as well in just a little bit. But right now, we want to welcome everybody to hashtag PBT Tuesday Night Live from my PBT Network Studios, and it's brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men, who right now they can check you for COVID. If you need it, we'll get a checkup or go get tested for the COVID. They will do it, and it's about $125, something like that. But you can go check it out now. You don't have to stand in line or be in a line of cars for miles. You can go in and out, and they'll take care of you. And they've also got the IV vitamin infusion therapy where you pump the vitamins right into your body, man. And I did it this past week. As a matter of fact, yesterday, I went by and I got my testosterone and I got my vitamins. And I'm telling you, I feel great. And, we haven't had any issues. My immune system gets boosted every time I get that IV vitamin therapy infusion. So I highly recommend it. Make sure to go out and check them out or make an appointment. It's hashtag PBT. All right.
Our fans on the chat box are saying that there's an echo.
There's an echo. All right. I've just lowered it. I lowered it already. Okay. Is the echo gone already, guys? I think it is. Probably is. I already lowered it over here. So once again, it's brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men. Make sure to go out there and get your vitamin infusion therapy IV. It's an IV, and also the testosterone. The IV boosts your immune system, so you'll be in good health, and your immune system will have a little bit of extra boost in order to be able to fight off any type of illness or anything like that, okay? All right, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share, all right? And we need you to help us out and get the word out. And we've been going up in subscribers like you wouldn't believe. Just in less than a week, we went up 100 subscribers. So we're at 13,700 subscribers, and it's growing fast. We do the mix on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We did one earlier today. Then Más También tenemos Tuesday Night Live, Thursday night's Rock and Chaz show, and then Saturday Night Live as well. And then we put nice clips all throughout the week. So there's always content right here. We stay busy for all our fans all over the world, all over the nation right here at the hashtag PBT.
They are saying that there is, I'm so sorry for interrupting, they are saying that there's still an echo. So if you guys can let us know. It says todavía mucho echo. So.
Well, why don't you turn on your phone and check it out, babe, and see. Oh, it's right there. So there's no other area you can go and check it out. I think it should have gotten off already because I've got all the levels down over here. Earlier I did. Okay, so we're gonna figure this out right now, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Hello.
Hold on, just wait.
Do you think it's that? Y la musiquita está echoing también. Raúl Alvarado said it sounds like when my wife says no. No.
Hold on.
Okay, we're figuring this out. We're trying something new. Okay, we are trying something new. It's a matter of fact. We have an artist standing by.
Hold on.
That will be live.
El music, no. Let me swap this, right?
Okay.
I mean.
Music is good. Do you still hear echo, guys? I'm trying to figure this out. Saludo para Lawrence, Michigan. Ahí está, dice Raúl Gómez. It's good. Turn the satellite the other way. The satellite we got era un disco para las tripas, carnal. Y la pusimos allá afuera y no, tenemos que ponerle foil paper. Okay, it sounds good now, they're saying. Okay.
Okay, it's because all of the equipment just combined together, kind of, I don't know.
There's a lot of microwaves in this room right now.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, once again, I want to thank our sponsors, Dr. T's Primary Care for Men, where you can get your IV vitamin infusion therapy, and it's going on right now. You can go to Dr. T's Primary Care for Men. They do the IV vitamin infusion therapy right through your vein. They put the vitamins, and it boosts your immune system. Amazing. And then they also have testosterone, sermorelin. It just makes you so much healthier. If you're an older man, 35 to 75, I mean, go check them out. And they also test for COVID right now. It's $125 to get tested for COVID. And that way you can have peace of mind as well in case you're dealing with a little fever or something like that and you're a little paranoid. You can stop by the Harlingen or the McAllen office and just walk in and get registered and get your test, okay? Also, reminding everybody, please like, subscribe, and share our show. We really appreciate it. Like I said earlier, we're growing. Right now, we're at 13,700 subscribers. We were at 13,300 like a week and a half ago. So a lot of people are enjoying the show, the programming. We have programming Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And then during the week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, we put up clips and highlights and all kinds of cool stuff, right? So we appreciate that. And you can be our Patreon club member. A $25 pledge gets you a special hashtag PVT t-shirt and sticker. And you have a chance of winning in our PVT weekly drawings for prizes. Make sure, if you do join our Patreon, to message us on Patreon your T-shirt size and address so we can mail you your merchandise. Cash App is $ Rock and Roll James. I want to thank Eddie Coronado for your $20 donation, man, yesterday or this weekend, man. I really do appreciate that. And Venmo at Rock and Roll James. And Rally, the lone producer, is
you gotta slow down.
Oh, I gotta slow down.
Please.
I love it when you tell me that.
No, I have 2 laptops, an iPad, and 3 other devices.
I'm sorry, I'm reading out of a paper, so I'm in chingas. I feel like I need to be in a rush because we're a little bit late tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, let's do it right.
I'm sorry. All right, and the next time I remind everybody, I'll do it slower for you, sweetheart. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, because I know you like it slow, baby.
Yes.
So once again, I was telling Rally that we had a Patreon member that texted us that hadn't received their shirt, right? And I think they had become a member July 2nd. Mm-hmm. And so they texted us on the phone that we used to, take calls and stuff on the show. And we looked, and I had messaged them, because what I do is every time I get a notification that somebody joined the Patreon, I message them right away and ask them for their address and their T-shirt size so I can send them their swag. And he had never responded. And so we told him that, and we still sent him a little extra something, because we're just like that, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I think his wife had texted us. So she said, "Well, you made my husband's day," because we responded. Mm-hmm. So we always respond. I mean, we respond as much as best we can. So if you do become a Patreon member, make sure to message us as soon as you do, and message us your address and your T-shirt size so we can mail your stuff to you right away, okay?
Yeah, 2 of them. I believe the one you're talking about is from Harlingen. His name is Adalberto. Mm-hmm. And we also have another Patreon club member, a new one. His name is Simon or Simon Godina from Wisconsin. So thank you guys so much for your support.
Yeah, we appreciate everything, man. We really do. And like I said, we're upgrading, and we're going to do something today that we've never done, and I hope it goes well. If there's something that you feel is a little bit off, make sure to let us know in the chat box, because we're not really listening to what's coming out or going out to you all. But and that way, when you do tell us, you all kind of like guide us on the chat, in the chat room. So
yes,
we're going to get to our guest right now, because it's something very important. Oh, let me introduce Rally.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
It's okay.
So let's go to Rally.
Hi, everybody. I'm extremely busy, so you'll see me in and out real quick. But thank you guys for joining us. We're a little bit late, but I promise you guys it's going to be an amazing show.
She is surrounded by 2 computers, 2 laptops, and 2 iPads right now.
And 3 other devices that I'm watching simultaneously.
Felicia couldn't make it in tonight, and she probably won't for the next 2 weeks because there's a shelter-in-place order going on right now here in the Rio Grande Valley in Hidalgo County. And, the judge, he ordered the shelter in place. And the governor, it says they can't really, hold it on people. It's more of a recommendation because the governor, of course, hasn't allowed shelter in place. He wants the state to stay open so that people can work and make money and be able to buy groceries and stuff like that, right? So we're going to go ahead and follow those rules that our local county judge is asking. And Felicia's going to stay home. We're staying home. We're here, and we're doing the show for you. But we are going to be talking to Felicia on the phone. She's going to have her celebrity news coming up in just a bit, so you all can say hi to her, okay? But right now, are we ready, babe? This is like, I think I'm going to need that. What is it? Where is it?
Hold on.
Yeah, that's the one I need, that effect, because we're going to do something we've never done before here on the show. Before that, Felipe Menchaca, un shout out. Rey Zamora. He says, just a joy of watching my dad enjoy your show. Keep it up, compa. Es todo, Rey. We appreciate it. Saludos para tu jefito. Un abrazo grande. Big Rene. We got some Valle brand from Big Rene right here, man. A beautiful logo. It's like the Major League Baseball logo, which, by the way, started again. And it's got 2 palms on there, una palmas. And, it's got a palm tree right here. It's awesome. And make sure to check him out. Big Rene on Facebook. And check out his Valle brand. He's got T-shirts and all kinds of good stuff. All right, so are we ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, we bring on the screen all the way from San Antonio, Texas, Jaime Dianda.
Hello, hello.
Are you there, Jaime?
Yes, I am.
All right. Es todo, Jaime. I appreciate you taking the time. Hey, man, you're our guinea pig, bro.
Huh?
You're our guinea pig.
I see that.
You're the very first person we've ever tried doing this with here in the studios. And I see you got your mask on inside the house, man. I mean, you're really taking this mask thing to, all the way, aren't you?
Hey, you missed it. I had my chef hat on too earlier because I was in the kitchen while we were, having technical difficulties going on. So here I am. Yes, sir. I finally made it. I'm glad you guys finally got it together. I know it's hard, but I know it's hard to do something new, a new app, and with the video going on and stuff. But it looks good. I was looking at it here. You look good.
Y la mask que tienes, dice Jaime Dianda, or Jaime Dianda, JDA, ¿o qué dice ahí, Dan?
Yes, sir. This way.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
Thank you. My wife, she's the one to make it. Darlene makes the mask.
That's todo, bro. So are those for sale or no? Can we buy some?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we are. We are selling. We've been selling a lot of them too. We've been fortunate enough. A lot of fans are on Facebook have been asking about them and stuff. So she's been pretty busy with the sewing machine there.
Yeah, and so if people that are fans or the people watching the show want one of those masks, they can just go to your Facebook and order them. Okay, Dad.
Sure, they can go to my Facebook, Jaime Dianda. They can also go to Darlene A. Dianda, her page also, inbox, for information and stuff. And we're doing. She's been doing masks. We have T-shirts and koozies.
Yeah.
We have some.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, and by the way, all the fans out there, hey, support the musicians and the bands right now. There's no gigs because of COVID, and so they're trying to make ends meet. The gigs are the livelihood of these musicians and these artists, and whatever you all can help them with, they truly appreciate it and are truly grateful, for helping them out. And merchandise is a good way to help them out, is by buying some of that merchandise, and that way they can sustain their livelihood through this pandemic until we are able to perform again. ¿Verdad que sí, Jaime?
That's exactly right. Now our fans have been there for so many years in the concerts and shows and stuff. And now this is really a big adjustment for us to get used to, knowing that, we're not traveling, we're not on stage, we're not going anywhere. And then all about social distance is important also. So it's like we go to the store and if we say hi to a friend, we got to say hi to him 6 feet, 6 feet back for the social distance. It reminds me of George Lopez when he says, "Hey, wait for me," and they say hello. That's how we're saying hi now, but it is, it's nice to know that we're doing what we can, surviving here, and all the musicians, I'm sure everybody's like twiddling their thumbs and getting tired of playing songs at home or wondering what to play anymore, or the musicians are all thinking, "Do you think we'll ever play again?" I mean, it's really crazy because this is the longest vacation we've ever had.
Yeah.
We can call it.
Yeah,
It is long.
and you know what? I mean, how about you? How's everything going with you in San Antonio? Is your family okay? Your mom, your dad, your mom and your parents, cousins, primos, are they doing all okay?
Well, gracias a Dios, she's doing fine. She's 86 years old. She's in Houston. I talked to her quite a few times, and she's she's staying at home a lot and being careful. All my family, cousins, and everybody, I haven't heard anything bad that's going on with them, but they are telling me, and we're all hearing about, a lot of musicians here in San Antonio also, promoters and production people that we know, like another man named Dianda that I grew up with back in the days in Houston. Remember International Festival? You remember Party on the Plaza? He did a lot of productions. There are big concerts that we used to work with, and it's sad to hear that we're losing, a lot of fans and a lot of friends and a few family friends that because of something that we never expected to happen.
Yeah.
Something like this. I got invited to play at a funeral in Austin, and me and Ted went out there, and of course Julian had to let the person know, the families know that there wasn't going to be any pictures, or it's going to be really difficult. But the gentleman said, "Look, my mom, she was a huge fan." He said, "Jaime played at my wedding 5 years ago." Unfortunately, that she, caught the cold, she caught the virus, and she passed away, and that's what we were paying for. And then when I got there, but it was crazy because they had bought 5 slots already, because he said he lost his brother the day before from his mom, and then the 2 sisters are also in the hospital. So it's like, man, he's like, "I don't know, I hope you don't mind." And so we were out there for about a good hour, and it was really something hard to see, very hard to perform, and realize that, that people are getting sick and some people are dying because of something, it wasn't because of an accident or, something really serious where we think that something this, from just a simple virus that's going on right now could really make a difference in everyone's life, to see that. And I guess being there performing, it really made me feel like, wow, it's sad to see, that we're all going through this. The world is going through this.
Yeah.
But hopefully we're learning and realizing that we should take it serious. We should all, put our mask on, wear gloves if we can. Sanitize our hands a lot, all the time, wherever we're at, we're walking, and, try not to touch so many things. And it seems like, when they used to tell us when we were little, they used to always tell us, "Oh, wash your hands all the time. Wash your hands before you eat." You heard it so many times when we were kids, and now that we're adults, some of us are not listening. Right?
Yep.
But the thing is that this kind of puts a lot into perspective. Now we realize how much it's important to save money, how much it's important to stay healthy. That way, if anything like this happens, we can, be able to fight it off if we're healthy. We were talking about down here in McAllen. It's been ranked, nationwide, the fattest city in the nation, and the Rio Grande Valley is one of the fattest areas in the nation as well. And if you're obese or if you're overweight, and you get COVID, it's a bigger struggle, because your lungs and your hearts are working. The heart is working extra to sustain the size of your body. But just everybody needs to let's get past this. Hopefully there'll be some sort of medication or some sort of vaccine or some sort of medicine that'll help us out. And then from there, we got to remember, put a little money aside, because you never know this happens again, and we need to sustain ourselves. But this is something that's nobody expected. I've never expected anything like this. But Jaime, that's something that you're going to do, and we're going to do it together here with #PVT. That's why we've got you on the line. That's why we've got you here with us. And it's something really awesome, something that you've never done before, which is give away one of your accordions, right?
That's right. That's right. For so many years, sorry that I dropped the phone. I was trying to adjust it here and this and that because I think the volume, making sure the volume wasn't too loud and everything. So I think we got it there going. But yes, this is the first time that, that we've been, how can we say, I guess, isolated, for so long and thinking about music and thinking about, recording songs and thinking about our fans and, how can we still make them happy? And so I've been giving lessons, I've been having the opportunity of giving lessons online. Also, first of all, on Zoom, and I've been getting a lot of fans from all over the United States. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys for signing up and scheduling, and it's really fun. I think it's something right now that I'm enjoying doing. First, so from there, I can't believe that we've been talking about it for quite some time. And I used to always hear it back then. I want your accordion. I would love to buy it. How much you want for it? This is and whatever. But something like this, I think we're gonna do something special. That we decided to raffle this accordion. I think I have it right here. Oh, it's right here. Look.
Damn.
I do have it with me. Yeah, I have it with me. My black Albanelli accordion. We decided to raffle it off and see who the lucky winner will be. And of course, more details. I was getting the paper ready too because
I've got it.
Do the raffle.
Yeah, I've got it right here. Raffle starts August 3rd. There will be 200 numbers, and it's at $75 a number. Every individual that wants to participate in the raffle will have the opportunity to choose a number and pay the $75 raffle fee for the number that they picked. Once the fee's paid, the $75 USD entry fee payments accepted by Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, and Venmo, American Express, and others. Participants will receive a text to their cell phone guaranteeing the number that they picked. Also, Big Johnson 77 Music, along with their artist Jaime Dianda, will pick the winner. When all numbers are selected, the winner will be live broadcast on the MyPVT Network YouTube channel. All participants that bought a number or numbers will be notified of when the broadcast for the drawing is going to happen by text through the cell number that they gave when the participant purchasing the numbers. We will also announce the drawing date on social media outlets. There's no limit on how many times a participant can buy a number as long as they pay the $75 for each number. Under no circumstances there will be any type of refunds, and this contest is brought to you by Big Johnson 77 Music Productions. For all info and other questions, please contact Julius Johnson at JulianBigJ@yahoo.com. Okay? JulianBigJ@yahoo.com. If you want any information on this, it's just something amazing. I mean, somebody is going to own that beautiful accordion that Jaime has played on, that Jaime has owned, and it'll be something that, you've got a man cave. This thing will look great in there, or maybe if you want to learn how to play, this is a perfect instrument to play on, right, Jaime?
That's exactly right. Of course, and also, I'm gonna, I'll sign the accordion, and we're talking about maybe giving a free lesson to the winner. We're talking about more to make the winner feel special because it's the first time I've ever really done something like this, and to feel that, to do a raffle like this, to give it to someone special, I know when I was growing up, I know how I felt to want an instrument so bad, or to want to learn so bad, and have that opportunity of having someone willing to, spend time with you and teach you the instrument. Because back then we didn't have, YouTube. We didn't have all the apps that we have today. We did it old school, with the cassette tape, rewinding it with a pencil and or the record, and try to, listen to it again over and over. It was really hard back in our days. But yes, I feel that today we can do something like this special for a lucky fan out there.
All right. Hey, Jaime, we'll appreciate you taking time for being, and we're going to be pushing this. We're going to do a really good promotional campaign for you, and we're going to be doing it right here. We appreciate you taking the time tonight to be here on the show. We're getting quite a bit of echo, according to some fans on the chat box, so we appreciate you being on here, and thank you so much. You have a beautiful night. Stay safe, and once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to, win this beautiful accordion, all it takes is $75. There's only 200 numbers available. Raffle starts August 3rd, okay? So we still got some time to put those pennies together in case you want to buy a couple of tickets. And raffle fee for the number, once the fee is paid with the $75, you get, your ticket, and you have the opportunity to win this wonderful accordion from Jaime Dianda that we'll be giving away here on the My PVT Network YouTube channel. So thank you so much, Jaime. I appreciate you. You have a good one, okay, bro?
Hey, thank you too. Everyone out there, stay safe. Remember, use your mask. Remember, sanitize, soap, and everything. And God bless you. Keep it going. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jaime. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
All right. Okay. So we were having some issues with the echo, so we're trying to figure it out over here, folks. This is the first time we ever do this, and we'll bring Jaime back again once we can figure this out. Can you all hear the echo still? Because we still got a little bit more to go. I was going to do 5 questions with Jaime. This is the first time we ever do something like this. Yeah, give me the phone over here, baby. I'm thinking maybe it's because the phone was going in through there. I don't know. So we can call Felicia. This is all live, Raza. I mean, this is, we tried this out earlier. It worked, but we hadn't tried it on the air, as a matter of fact. There's still echo? No, it's gone, they say. Yeah, it was Jaime's feed.
I think it was Jaime's feed. I really do think. Also, it could have been just that. I mean,
You know what? Jaime could have probably maybe had the YouTube channel on over there, and it was echoing because there was a delay.
Yeah, that's what I know that some of y'all were mentioning in the chat box, that it was echoing, and I did reply back that it's, due to the delay.
Yeah, because sometimes when I get a phone call, there's the guy on the phone is talking, and you can hear the delay in the background, and I tell him, bájale al YouTube, carnal, porque te vas a trastornar. So, but the thing is I couldn't tell Jaime on here. If I would have heard the echo, I would have told him, hey, bájale ahí. Or
out of our headphones, it sounds okay. And I was listening on one of my laptops, and it did sound a little echoey. So again, guys, thank you so much for being
Was it really, really bad, or could you actually
you can make it out.
You can make it out, okay.
I could.
As long as they could make it out a little bit, I mean. But once again, the raffle starts August 3rd. There'll be 200 numbers. $75. Every individual that wants to participate in the raffle will have the opportunity to choose a number and pay the $75. The raffle fee for the number that they picked. Once the fee is paid, the $75 entry fee payments accepted, or once the fee is paid, they get the number, right? The entry fee payments are accepted by Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, and Venmo, American Express, and others. Participants will receive a text to their cell phone guaranteeing the number that they picked. So you get to pick the number. Okay, this will be happening August 3rd, okay? So we'll give you more details on that at every show, because this is something that we're doing with Jaime Dianda. So every program will be giving you a little promo of it so you can know, and that way you can try winning it, okay? So shall we go to Felicia right now, or do you want to do your rally's headline, baby? we're winging it right now. Just like when we started, because we have scripts, we have structure and stuff. You know what I mean? We actually
out the window.
You never see this because I usually have it on a little thing, but we follow stuff.
Yeah.
And Jaime Dianda was at the end of the show, like we do. Like we do the headline, and we do
the guest at the end.
Felicia's celebrity, and then we go to the guest, and then we'd have 5 questions for the guest. I had 5 questions for Jaime. They were awesome. But the echo wasn't helping.
Or maybe we can call him later.
Yeah, maybe we can call him.
Maybe.
So we do Felicia right now or what? Or we do you first, Mama?
Let's do Fish.
Okay.
Yeah, just so that way we don't keep her.
Let's see if she answers. Because we're supposed to call her earlier.
Yes.
Okay.
I think her messages were popping up on our screen.
Okay, here we go. Because she's got her...
Again, thank you guys so much for being so patient.
We're really excited with Jaime Dianda. We're going to have something really fun. Maybe she's asleep already.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Sexy voice.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for waiting.
So weird doing it over the phone.
Is it? Hey,
Is it time for my celebrity segment?
Yeah, it's time for your celebrity segment. We're doing it before Rally's news segment because we want to get all the hard stuff out of there. We used to, we had Jaime Dianda on a little bit ago, and it seems we were getting an echo, and there was like the chat box was really they were having field day with us. Echo. No.
Yeah, they were very passionate about letting us know. But thank you guys so much for letting us know.
And then I think Rene said, Big Rene's on the chat box, and he said something to somebody like, "Hey, calmen la vato, you all just relax." And then some people were like, other guys were like, "Hey, well, he told us to tell him, bro."
Oh my God, you guys.
Ya se estaba haciendo un rumble en el chat box.
Rumble? It's okay, guys. We're good.
Oh
We're good.
gosh.
Yeah.
No fighting. Everybody
Well,
needs
Victor Martinez says you have a hell of a sexy voice on the phone, Felicia.
Oh my gosh.
Oh dear.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Felicia's Celebrity Moment. Yeah. All right.
So, of course, I'm sure many of you have seen Kanye West has made headlines once again. And this time, it is because of his presidency. He wants to run for president, basically. Yeah. So he kicked off his first presidential campaign event in North Charleston, South Carolina on Sunday evening, a day before the state's deadline to file signatures as an independent candidate. He appeared shortly after 5 p.m. at the Eckes Event Center rally with the numbers 2020 in his hair. He did invite a couple of young women from the audience to speak on stage about some issues that concern them. He also talked about a little bit of his personal life, and he did break into tears when he started talking about his father's desire to abort him before he was born, and his wife, Kim Kardashian, having their first child. He explained while up there that there was a point where he almost killed, quote unquote, he said, "I almost killed my daughter. I love my daughter, and God wants us all to create." Soon after that, there was so much in the news about, his speech and everything. And he did go onto Twitter, and he went on a Twitter rant, claiming a lot of weird things that, are going on, I guess, within him and his life. And he talked about Kim, he talked about Chris, her mother. And so this was Monday when he did have the Twitter rant. Tuesday, Twitter users did start a trending hashtag called #PrayForYay, because they are worried about his mental health. They are saying, that he does suffer from bipolar, and a lot of them are feeling that this is something that everybody that has, seen it or has been seeing him in the news need to take serious. I know Kanye has always been one to kind of be out there and be very vocal with his thoughts. But a lot of people right now are believing that, this whole thing of him running for president, and it's all just part of his bipolar disorder and his issues that he's dealing with personally. Yeah,
but I mean, would you think, or maybe that it might be an act. I mean, this guy could probably. I mean, he may be an actor. You never know. I mean.
It might be. It might be. I know he is planning to release a new album, and it's going to be titled after his late mother, Donda. So this could all just be something to help promote his new album coming up soon. But if you take a look on his Twitter, you know, I know he posted a photo of him. Well, it's a Photoshop photo of him as part of Mount Rushmore.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He put hashtag Yay 2020. So a lot of people are kind of just like, well, what's going on with this guy? Like, you know, he's, and then he did state also when he was up there talking in a speech that he believes that, you know, every woman should get every woman should get $1 million if they have a child.
Yes, I heard that.
Well, let's start working on one, babe.
So,
and let's vote for Kanye.
So yeah, that's a little, I mean, he's been saying a few things that are kind of having people just kind of question him a little bit, you know, in his mental state. He also stated that he wanted Jay-Z to run with him as vice president. I don't know how true that is, but that's something that I did read as well. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, a lot of people are concerned for him. You know, Sunday was his speech. Monday, he went on a Twitter rant. And by this morning, there was a hashtag, you know, praying for his health. So if he is going through something, I can just honestly say I pray for him. I hope, you know, he defeats whatever he's dealing with. But, you know, he's been pretty out there these past few days.
Well, all I got to say is I'm very impressed with Kanye because the dude, man, he's got his hands in a lot of stuff and he's good at what he does. He does his rap. He does his fashion. He does his tennies, Yeezys. He just signed a huge deal with Gap. I mean, and Adidas. Yeah. I mean, this guy, he knows how to work his brand big time.
Yeah.
And you know who else would say they were running for president every election year, almost every election year, is Alice Cooper. He would do something like that as well. Kanye just took it to the next level by actually having a rally with a bulletproof vest on and then opening up his story, you know, and I guess, you know, it's just to me it's entertainment, you know, but you know, but who knows, man? This guy's just
it's gonna be interesting.
And for sure he keeps it from being boring because that guy's always coming up with stuff.
That's definitely true.
Yeah. You go to his platforms, you go to his and what were you all saying? Something about you and Rally were like going back and forth about Yeezys that had like you can win some or there's some sort of contest.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because ladies, hold on, ladies and gentlemen, we have like a thread, like a text thread. It's the PVT thread. It's me, Felicia, and Rally. And they were going, I was just reading what they were going at. They were just talking about these tennies. What's going on with those things?
So they just released a new Yeezy shoe, I want to say on Tuesday. And usually before you'd be able to get onto Adidas and you'd be able to enter like in a waiting room and you'd be able to order the shoe. Well, now they have you entering yourself in a raffle and then Adidas chooses you out of the raffle, and if you get chosen you're able to purchase the shoe. So I know his Yeezy shoe line. I mean, that is just has made him so much money. Those shoes are, you know, once they drop them, they release them, they won't ever release them again. So that's what makes them very in high demand. Even me, I wanted to buy some. I know you have some, I know Rally has some, Alyssa got some, and I was like, man, I want some. They look cool, like they look awesome, and I've heard they're comfortable and stuff, but they're just so hard to get unless you're on top of it, you know. But that's what we were discussing.
And look, let me tell you, I'm not gonna kiss Kanye's ass or anything like that, but in my 54 years of buying tennies and wearing tennies, those freaking Yeezys are the most comfortable tennies I have ever owned. I mean, and they slip on and off. And the only thing I hate about them is, I don't know if it happens with all the versions, but the shoestring, they come loose real easy. I mean, so I'm like,
oh, they untie easily.
Yeah, they untie easily. You know, you have to do the double knot. I don't like doing the double knot on my tennies. I just do it once. But man, I swear to God, I end up bending over tying my shoelace at least 5 or 6 times a day with those tennies.
Just get the squiggly shoelaces that you don't have to tie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. or the ones with Velcro. Do they have Yeezys with Velcro?
Oh my goodness.
I'm about at that age already.
Oh
yeah.
God.
All right.
But yeah, so that was the issue with the whole Yeezys. But other than that, like I said, for my celebrity news, it was on Kanye, the infamous Kanye, always doing something.
You're always doing a fabulous job, Fish, and I'm glad you're supporting the stay-at-home shelter-in-place thing that the county judge has recommended, even though it can't, it isn't allowed by the governor or whatever, the state, but this is something that we all just have to decide if we want to do it on our own, you know, and we decided to do it, you know, and I just want you to be careful, Mama, okay?
Definitely. I'm glad I could be on the show today, even though I'm not there in person. You know, I'm here on the phone, so.
You're gonna be here every time we do the show. I mean, we have to call you, and we're figuring out this video chat stuff. You know, we had Jaime Dianda, but we were getting a lot of echo. Apparently with Jaime, there were people just that on the chat box. Some guy was going, hello, 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 hello. He put like hello like 5 times in a row.
I swear we have the best fans ever.
And if you would have seen Rally before we went on live, she was like, oh my God, I didn't want to get near her. I ain't gonna get near her.
Rally's doing a great job. You guys always do a good job.
She's sitting with 2 laptops and an iPad in front of her.
And my 2 phones and another 2 phones and an iPad in front of me. So yeah.
And her head is just bobbing both all like this, like this, like this, and like she
multitasking at its finest.
Yeah, multitasking. If anybody could do it, it's Rally, man. Hell yeah. And you, of course, too. Yeah. All right, Fish, we love you. Okay, Mama?
All right, love you guys.
Be careful. All right, there you had it. All right, celebrity news with Felicia. She got it done. All right, want to remind everybody to join our Patreon club.
Yes, kind of go slow on this one because there was about 2 or 3 people that I was able to read their comments. They were asking, how do we enter the club? How do we enter the club?
So you join our Patreon club. You go on our Patreon. It's #PVT Patreon. And at $25 pledge gets you a special #PVT t-shirt and sticker. And you have the chance of winning in our #PVT weekly drawing for prizes. We'll either do one Thursday or Saturday, okay? But we'll do one this week. And if you ask any of our fans on the Patreon club if they get their prizes, they get their prizes. I mean, we're always mailing stuff out. Mm-hmm. Make sure that when you do join our Patreon, you message us through Patreon, okay? Yes. Your t-shirt size and your address so we can mail you your merchandise, because a lot of you all don't do that. I end up messaging you, and sometimes you all never respond, and so we can't send you your stuff, and then you end up messaging us, hey, I never got my stuff. Well, you never responded. So try to remember that. If you do decide to become a Patreon member of #PVT, make sure to message us your address and your t-shirt size, okay, so we can send you your prizes. You can also Cash App us at $ Rock and Roll James, and we want to thank Eddie Coronado for his $20 donation. $5, $10, whatever. If you want to send us something, you appreciate what we do for you all, we appreciate that as well, okay?
Thank you, Eddie Coronado, again. Thank you.
And we have Venmo at Rock and Roll James, but it seems to me that we get a lot more activity on our Cash App. So, so thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Also want to remind you, the Rock and Chaz show on Thursday and #PVT Saturday Night Party Live. Now, we're going to try to get Chaz on this Thursday. Okay. And
so that's Thursday.
Yeah, because it's show.
And then Saturday. Slow down.
Yeah. So it's Thursday. It's the Rock and Chaz show. And then Saturday, it's the PVT Saturday Night Party Live. Sorry, Mama.
It's okay.
Yeah.
They see it.
I need to slow down for you, sweetheart.
Yes, you do.
She said with a smile. Okay.
Hurry up. Now hurry up.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Now, we're going to go to a quick word from our sponsors. Okay. So that's Dr. T's Primary Care.
In response to our current COVID-19 situation, Dr. T's Primary Care is offering discounted prices on our IV vitamin infusion therapy for all frontline workers, law enforcement, and any male or female patient looking to improve their immune system. Not only do we offer PCR testing for COVID, but we also offer safe and natural solutions to improve your health. Call 956-441-2188 and ask about our discounted IV vitamin infusion therapy. Follow us on Facebook for up-to-date information. Call 956-441-2188.
All right. El monito de Jaime. So yeah, Dr. T's Primary Care. Make sure to go out there and get your IV vitamin infusion therapy, which is what you just saw in the video. And that is something that'll boost your immune system dramatically, okay? And in this day and age when you have to be as healthy as possible, it's good to do that. As a matter of fact, I had a friend call me whose sister just got off radiation because she was dealing with cancer, and her immune system is really low. So I asked him there for him if that was possible that she could boost her immune system with that, and they said that they if she was off and the doctors were, her doctors had stopped giving her the radiation, she could go in there and they could check her up and everything, and maybe she can be eligible for that, because in Harlingen they also have Dr. T's Primary Care for women as well. So make sure to ask for that, okay? So once again, Dr. T's Primary Care, we want to thank them for supporting #PBT. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Rally's Headline. Let's do it.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can. Okay.
It's been a tough one today, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been very challenging with all this.
Pero sabes que no nos rajamos.
It's okay. We're here.
You know what? We're going to have challenges during the show. And the thing is we go live. Because what happens is, let me tell you, we try this like we did the Jaime Dianda interview off the air, and then everything sounded okay. We didn't realize what it was going to sound like live on YouTube World. So, all right, Rally, what do you got, sweetheart?
Okay, well, my headline today is from the Texas Tribune, and let me just put it up. It's 85 babies under 1 year old in Nueces County have tested positive for COVID. And so the Texas Tribune reported this Saturday that Nueces County Health Director Annette Rodriguez mentioned at a press briefing on Friday that 85 babies were diagnosed with COVID-19 in Nueces County, claiming a total of 85 babies under the age of 1 had tested positive for the coronavirus as of Friday. After the report started circulating on social media, fear and panic erupted to the point that on Saturday, Nueces County Judge Barbara Canales had to make a statement that attempted to provide additional clarification on the report. So let me just change the camera real quick. So the clarification was, she actually stated to everyone, she said, on Friday, July 17th, and this is a quote, so, quote, on Friday, July 17th, during a press conference, a spokesperson mentioned that 85 infants under the age of 1 had tested positive for coronavirus. This number reflects the cumulative totals of positive tests for infants under the age of 1 since the beginning of testing in mid-March. So she continued to state that Canales' statement was meant to indicate the total number of infants who have tested positive throughout the pandemic since it started. However, without this context or the giving specifics, stating this number during a press conference led many to believe that we had a sudden surge in infants under the age of 1 who were testing positive, but that was not the case. She says, quote, we have not had a sudden surge of 85 infants testing positive. So yeah, it was a little bit deceiving, I feel, in my opinion. So just to go out there and claim that 85, I mean, when I read it, I panicked. I said, how can they all be, I was thinking one day they all tested positive in one location. It freaked me out.
Well, there was panic all over Twitter.
There was panic everywhere. And I think that wasn't fair. And so I'm glad they came back and they
but the damage was already done.
But the damage had already been done. That's really unfortunate. But, I'm glad that we're here to just, let everybody know that it wasn't, it was a cumulative total. Yeah. Meaning from the start of the pandemic to
from
now.
March. It was like, it was a number from mid-March, which is still, 85 babies is pretty, we don't hear much about babies having COVID. But when she announced it on Friday, we've got 85 babies that have COVID, everybody was like, what? And then I got on Twitter the next morning on Saturday and I saw all the panic and I was like, what the hell's going on? So I looked at it and I was like, what? It can't happen, man. I mean, that's crazy. So then the next day, so I always question and I'm skeptical about everything I see coming from news outlets because first of all, I thought, Texas Tribune is trying to get these clicks, with this title, and they get 1 million clicks, and it's all revenue analytics, and they make money and stuff like that. Yeah. And then so that's why I was like, okay, there's got to be something. I always click on it and I read the story, and sometimes they'll put something in the story that they don't back it up with any type of fact or anything. But so then the next day on Saturday, the county judge, Nueces County judge, makes a statement and says, no, it's not 85 babies, in 1 weekend or in one day. It was like you said, cumulative since March.
Yeah, that's a significant difference. I mean, it's a significant difference.
And since they've been, since it's been since March, obviously these 85 babies are okay. I mean, I don't think they've, we would have heard there was an infant that passed away from it. So, it caused some unneeded panic to an already panicked society, and I think it was just a terrible thing to do. But who knows? Maybe the lady.
And it's like one of our fans in the chat box is saying, the damage was already done, so you can't retract it anymore. Because the people that read the article or heard about it or saw it on social media, that first initial statement. I mean, that's what they're going to go by.
Imagine how many retweets that got.
It was a lot.
I mean, the platform for the Texas Tribune must have gotten so many retweets. And the thing about it as well is like you go and I've learned this already because it happened to me. You see an article and you click on it and you see it and then you read it and then you click it again the next day and it's totally reworded and revised. I mean, these people, they go into back into their articles and they revise them. And back in the day when there was newspapers, it would be called a retraction, but they would say this is a retraction. Now they don't do that. They just fix it and then they save their own asses. So you have to be very careful. What happened one time with me is I was on the radio and I was talking with my friend Sam Daly and I was telling him about an article on, I think it was like the New York Times or Washington Post or something. So I read the first 2 paragraphs for him. And this was like at 3 PM. I read it verbatim. And I thought to myself, when I get home, I'm going to show my wife. So that night I got home and I opened it up. I said, check it out, babe. And I read it out to her. And the first 2 paragraphs were reworded differently. And I was like, what? Where's what they had put here? I was shocked, ladies and gentlemen. I was shocked at the deviousness that they were, committing, and they don't let us know. This has been revised. This has been nothing. So it's pretty crazy, and a lot of people are making money with this panic and this virus, and you just all have to be careful and just relax. I spoke with a friend of mine that said that stress is what's really affecting everybody. So don't be stressed and don't be panicked, and we'll get through this. We'll get through this, but just be careful with everything you read. And usually when I go on Twitter and I see there's people like in a panic mode about something, I'm like, something's going on. These little news organizations, or maybe somebody that's in a position of information, is ideologically or politically motivated to keep certain information out of the report in order to make it seem worse for whoever is in charge to be hurt, if you know what I'm talking about. So that's going on right now because it's an election year. So, está cabrón, vato. Ahorita está cabrón el pedo, man. It sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Pero, I just hope everybody's okay. We've had a lot of friends that have had the COVID and they're okay. They're doing all right.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much. That is the headline with Rally.
Thank you.
Rally's headline. So I guess we're going to call it a night, right? What else do we got here now?
Follow the script,
well, let's just do a recap of Jaime Dianda. He was with us here this morning.
Yeah,
or
so
this morning.
This
He was here at the beginning of the show. And Echo and all, And he's giving away an amazing, or he's raffling an amazing accordion, man. He put it on the video. If you haven't seen it, go back and check it out.
Yeah, I have the image.
Okay, check it out.
I have an image.
Now, somebody's going to win this. Starting on August 3rd, we're going to have a contest. It's a raffle. And there will be 200 numbers. It's just 200 numbers. That's it. Okay? $75 a number. Every individual that wants to participate in the raffle will have the opportunity to choose a number. So you choose the number. Okay, I want number 99. It's taken. Okay, so it's like como una tabla de football, you know what I mean? And then they accept the payments through Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, American Express, and other participants the participants that buy a number will receive a text to their cell phone guaranteeing the number that they picked. Okay, so you'll have the number. And then Big Johnson 77 Music, along with Jaime Dianda, his artist, will pick the winner when all numbers are selected. So once the 200 numbers are selected, then they come over to the show. And hopefully by then, they'll be able to come into the studio because that's what they love to do, because we like to hang out. The winner will be a live broadcast here. We're going to choose the winner in a live broadcast here on My PVT Network YouTube channel. All participants that bought a number or numbers will be notified of when the broadcast for the drawing is going to happen. So if they tell me, hey, next week we're going to do it, right? Okay, we're going to text everybody that bought a number. And so that way they can be watching the show, okay? And also, we'll call the number that they gave us when they put about the number, of course, the phone number, right? We'll also announce the drawing date on social media outlets. So go to their social media and like it, and go to ours as well. We have a Facebook and Instagram now. It's My PVT Network. There's no limit on how many times a participant can buy a number. You can buy 2 for $150 or 4 for $300. And so $75 a number. Under no circumstances there will be any type of refunds, and this contest is brought to you by Big Johnson 77 Music Productions. For all info and other questions, please contact Jules Johnson at JulianBigJ@yahoo.com. Okay, JulianBigJ@yahoo.com. So that's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. We started a little bit late Thursday. We'll see you again right here, the Rock and Chaz Show. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's all classic stuff, okay? With My PVT Network, #PVT. Asústame one time, papá. Ay.